Hey, good evening. I hope everything's good. Monday is almost over. At least the work day is over. That's all that matters to me. Alright, so I had her get down what I was doing. There was had the stuff that Cyanus posted in chat about what you want me to do, because we only really have 2 things left that have not been picked. So he wants to do that. Well, it's going to be a green... Ew. It's going to be a... I got to get used to my camera. I put it down lower to try to get more light on the minis and have it focus better, and I think this is better. Basically green scabbard with gold on the tip, gold on that little... assuming the thing with gem and the hilt and such. And I wanted to write that down. And a star ruby, which I'm going to have to figure out how to paint, or at least give the indication of in the center of the thing there. All that's left on this guy to pick, there's another one here with the gem, there's another like dagger with gem, and then there's these straps, which no one's picked yet. So if anyone's here that's picked anything, then I'll work on it. Otherwise, it's gonna be her. And what I'm doing with her is tonight I'm going to be working on the armor, which I started the other day. I basically base coated it all that dark brown I've been liking, the ready leather, because I like that nice warm brown. Some point I might want to try doing I was watching Baldy's, the Bald GM stream after, and he was going with definitely a more greenish brown. And I like that too. So maybe at some point I'll have to try that set of colors and underneath for my gold. I think it just depends on what kind of gold you want. But I want to do some colored armor here. I want to start with yellow at the bottom and work up to red. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that doesn't divide by 6. Hi, Oh, it's a Cyanus. Well, maybe then, since you are here, I like to get one part of the elf done at a time. So I'm looking at this, and I'm going to keep it consistent, we're going to keep it non-metal metallic gold, because it looks kind of weird when you put both of them on there. Speaking of which, where is my... We have my ready leather, because I want to keep that consistent too. Oh, here it is. Vortec, what's up? Well, I mean, yeah, but it just looks weird if I, do it that way. Once you do it, once you pick it one way, you just should kind of keep it. It won't be too bad either, because there's not like tons of stuff here that's going to be gold. And it's not going to look like an emerald scabbard. It's just going to, it's going to look like, well, it'll be green scabbard, but it won't look like an emerald. So I'm going to put on the brown. I'll cover even the little dimple there. But your suggestions are pretty good. I like the thought of a green scabbard. The Star Ruby is going to be the interesting thing. Huh. I think I gotta go get my... Let's see. I'm not 100% sure I have that out anymore. It wasn't Dragon Red, it was Brick Red. And my Brick Red is over here somewhere. Nope, that's deep. Maybe it was Deep Red. Yeah, so unfortunately it's kind of rounded. Plus it's a scabbard, that would be kind of weird. I think it was red brick actually. It did the cloak inside of the cloak. I realized I missed a spot on the inside of the cloak. I gotta be careful because now I gotta be a lot more precise in where I'm putting my... where I put my brush, where I put my, hold the mini. It's hard to get the brush in there. Alright, now I get it on the bottom. Futzing with that. I kind of ordered. I am gonna probably have to play with the focus on my camera here. I said I tried something new, so naturally looked pretty good the other day. Now it doesn't look quite as good. Gel Tip! Gel Tip is here! But he's lurking! Hang on a sec, I'm gonna go, I'll get back to chat in a sec. That's about it right there, okay. Have to make the bed. Oh, have to make now? Sounds like, what's the point? What's the point of making the bed at this point? You're gonna get in not too long from now. So let's see, who else said hello? I said I saw Mini Mommy, so hello to Mini Mommy. I'm sure she's working on something. And I said, of course, hi to Cyanus and Gel Tip, who's gonna make the bed. And of course, I said Vortec. How are you doing tonight? How are you all doing tonight? This still doesn't look focused. Whatever. It's still better than it was. Alright, so I'm gonna grab... some of the brown. What are you guys all doing this Monday? As I sit here and base coat my gold areas. I see more things that I need to paint. As I said, this is driving me nuts. It's like I look on my screen, it looks okay. And then I look on here and it looks blurry. Let's see where we're at. It's not too bad. Alright, we'll try that. So any interesting Kickstarters? Because Vortec is doing a whole Kickstarter thing on his Discord. It's like one Discord that well actually it's not. There's more than one Kickstarter I like. We just got our Munchkin Batman in. That was the last one we did. And I think this comes all the way up here. Because he's holding the blade. That's good. Get that fun little game. Yeah, so, you know my husband, Mr. Munchkin. You may have a problem. $500 Kickstarters. I just back one like 500 times. That's the Reaper one. Well, actually, I'm back to 500 times, but I think you get the point. I love the Reaper stuff, but I also love, we love the Munchkin Kickstarters. Oh god, I've done Dark Sword minis. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna open a new window. Wicked Ones, an Undead Awakening high quality print run. Oh, it's books. Enough Supreme Table RPG of Dungeon Building and Adventure Slaying, puts a full game expansion. Oh, neat. And wow, they had a $9,000 goal, and they have 127,000 collected. That's pretty good, with 8 days to go. It said, so that's just the latest one. This one's cool. We play undead, preparing to defeat heroes. I don't know, Geltip, what's up with you? You're oh my gosh, it's less than 2 weeks to ReaperCon, Geltip. Have you started panicking yet? Alright, so I'm doing the non-metal metallic like I did on the thing. I'm doing that burnt orange, which I actually really kind of like for a non-metal metallic. I can get my brush in there. The hell am I? Oh, I think someone's got fireworks going off. Or something. Heard a bunch of snap, 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 snap. Oh, Crimson came in and see no one took it, so I was on the mini Arcanas. They had a fun little thing where basically for a channel point you could claim first and then they put your name up on the on their screen. I thought that was sort of fun. I'm just gonna steal everyone else's ideas. Everyone else's ideas. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Hi, Bebop Chan. This is great. Don't remind me I got a week and a half. Poor Geltip. I decided to go more simple. Basic zombie tones in the moonlight and pushing the dark shadows. Might be doing a dwarf too. We'll see much stuff I have for this. I still say go. You must have stuff that's done sitting at home. I mean, come on. You've got to. This thing is still too heavy for me to pour like that. It's a big friggin' bottle. In the boob pirate glass. Well, it is a pirate tavern. You just had dinner and spoiled our little Prager kitty. Oh. Wait, what did you get yelled at? Wait, what did you get yelled at for? I'm a little confused here. You shouldn't get yelled at for anything. And I don't know who's been around, but see, check it out. Oh, for redeeming shot. Oh, yeah, well, I made it so that there's more time between them. So now the most that people are going to get, unless I go overtime, is 3. Problem is, I hate to say it, Jill Tip, I think you almost killed me that night. It was not happy after that stream. I mean, it was okay for a bit, but I found my body can't process 4 shots very well. It was 3 if 3 are, in a half-hour period. It's just too much. All right. So, look, it's the end of Monday. I know, but I remember when I got through 4 and I was okay. I definitely felt it. I was friggin', I would say, drunk off my ass. But the second time I went to 4, it just didn't go well. So, well, hell, the Pete the Hydrator tried to get a 5th one in when I had the 4. Not that time you did it, but the time. It was a Saturday afternoon. And I'm like, no. Absolutely no. But I made it so that, yeah, I only, it's once every half hour now. I gotta take care of myself, and my health matters. Let's see. I guess I want to go. I figure out where I want the light to hit. Up top. Maybe I'll do a little bit of shading right here while I think about it. Probably up here and down here. I like to do opposites. The fun part is I gotta figure out what a star ruby looks like. I don't know how, it's very small, so I don't know how many details we're gonna get on it, but it'll be red. Actually, I should probably just go around. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You know, carbonation makes the alcohol. Well, maybe it does. That might explain why I feel like I'm a weakling. I actually just thought, really, it is because I am a weakling when it comes to alcohol. I don't really drink outside of the stream. So I think that's more to blame. There are people who have like 10 shots and are still standing and over the course of a few hours, and that's like, I can't do that. Alright, good enough for the gold, or at least part of the gold. Alright, let's see. My ear wire keeps getting hung up in my chair. Yeah, I'm gonna need the middle gold on some of these spots just because they're fairly big spots of gold. Or big-ish. It goes relatively fast. This thing is still like not where I want it to be. No, I'll move my camera. Try moving my camera. See if I can focus that way. All right. Let's see. No, I want non-metal metallic gold highlights for the next step. Figure out where the highlights start figuring in. I think down towards the bottom here. I'm going to kind of smoosh it to try to blend it in. And a little there. And a little on this side. A little there. And I'll put a little on the edge there. Try to blend that in a little with the previous gold. And then last but not least, I need some white. I look at it this way, you know, I said I'm fine with the challenging stuff. Where the hell? Oh, I moved it. That's why. So I'm fine with doing, you know, things like more non-metal metallic. Basically, I'm determining that if someone says, I want true metal metallic, you know, on the first metallic thing we get to, then the whole thing will be true metal metallics. Otherwise, it'll look weird. It just doesn't work when you have part of it as one and part of it as another. Alright, a little white highlight there, and then a little right there, and a little right there. And I think kind of edge line it a little bit. Oh yeah, there. I also need to do the little dimple here. You have a little tiny bit of white. I want the whole thing to be yellow. There, just a little tiny bit. Okay. That's unfortunately really recessed, so I don't think it'd be adding white. Now, let's see. I'm gonna go to... I'm gonna open another window here. Open new window. Because I'm gonna go look for star rubies. On Google Images. Now when I look for things, I don't look for mini painting things necessarily. I look for, oh, that's right. That's what I thought a star ruby was. It is a ruby that does have like a star-like pattern to it. God, some of them are kind of creepy. They almost look spider-like. It's a red, definitely, oh, the colors are interesting. They go from purple to magenta to I don't know, to a fairly true red. Let's see. What have I got here for? I don't think I like it. It's almost like you get a star with a purple. Well, I could try that Succubus Kiss. I did get some of it out on my palette. For some reason, that color seems to have separated a bit in the bottle, and that's a very unusual for Reaper stuff. I never usually have this problem. And I added too much water. It said it could have been an environmental condition, actually, they did to it. Let's see about that. I mean, it is not dried out. I can still reconstitute it. It's not dry though, so it can be fixed. So first thing I'm gonna do is I want to put a little base coat of this on this ruby. Succubus Kiss is definitely a very, it's purple, but it definitely goes towards the red in the color wheel. Oh my god, this is small. I don't know if I can do, let's see. I put a little dot of color. You know what? I didn't do that right. It's maybe too small for this. You know, you could, if you want to make my life easier, you could have not asked for a star ruby. You could have just asked for a ruby. I'm gonna go back and redo the yellow. The gold, I got a little pinky there. And at the moment I can't see chat. Because I'm on my Star Ruby window. I'm gonna switch glasses. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna go back to here because I know generally what it looks like. Alright, Abby Bob. Hi, Night Whisper! Oh my god, okay, so everybody, first of all, I'm gonna do a little shout out for a Night Whisper. Actually, I'm gonna need to do one for Gel Tip too. Night Whisper, not Night Whisper. So, Night Whisper, or a Night Whisper, is a member of our Discord, known as Ilaria. And after this stream, we're going to go raid a Night Whisper because he's streaming for charity. So, let's see. Why don't, actually, I'll let you do it. Type out who the charity is. I think I remember, but hey, I'll let you talk about it. It's for a great cause. That's right. I'm gonna grab. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a shout out to Gel Tip too. If you don't follow. Also, Night Whisperer hopefully will be doing some mini painting streaming too sometime. I hope. Yeah. Also, if you don't follow Night Whisperer, and then of course follow Gel Tip too. Extra Life Supporting Children's Miracle Network. Is there a particular Boston area hospital it's going to? I can't remember. Specifics about Boston Children's. Okay, yeah. I knew that was one of the choices. So, I mean, and they do so many wonderful things for, I mean, I don't remember. I was going to say, that might be where, I had a coworker who had a daughter who had a very aggressive form of cancer, of leukemia. Like, if they didn't catch it when they did, she would have died. And she ended up beating it because of the help she had. And I think it might have been Children's. I know at least that's one of the hospitals I think was involved. But it's an excellent, excellent hospital. My goal is helping kids get treatment if their families can't afford it. Also helps with equipment, etc. too. Yeah. Oh my god, some of that treatment is just... I know what his hospital bill was after her treatment, and it was ridiculous. So... It does have, I haven't seen him in years. He ended up leaving the company, but I mean, she was still alive and she was doing relatively well. The chemo though it was really harsh. That's the only big thing. The chemo was really harsh, so she was going to have probably joints replaced. But still, it was better than the alternative. We have some of the best hospitals in the world around the Boston area. Alright, let's see if I can do this now. So let's try this. Let's make an X. Oh, I'm gonna totally fail this. Well, that was a lot better. The first part of the X was ridiculous. This is not good. So I gotta see if I can thin that back up. Okay, Okay, that's better. So, said after this, if people want to hang out, and please, we're gonna we'll raid a Night Whisper. He'll be streaming right at 9 o'clock when I end, which was like, oh my gosh, I have someone I can raid now on Monday night. What are you doing on your stream tonight? Are you playing something, or are you actually gonna do some painting? By the way, this may be out of. You may not be able to see what I'm doing, but I gotta be able to see what I'm doing on this. I'm basically fixing the X. And then I'm gonna try to draw a line down the middle. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh god, I did it. I did it! You did it! And by the way, everyone should follow A Night Whisper. I said, he's really cool. And he normally does WoW streams, and I said, alright, working on some more on the bats. Oh, he's doing mini painting! Okay, so he will be doing mini paintings tonight. So, yay! So definitely we want to hang out. In case you haven't seen it, if you're from my Discord, he has posted work in there, so you can see actually how good he is. I'm so happy. You know what? I definitely will be hanging out after. I saw the focus issue. So he's new to mini painting streaming. He's been streaming WoW, basically World of Warcraft raiding stuff. But yeah, he's a great printer. And actually, I remember at last TotalCon, me, Geltip, and him, we all hung out together for most of the con. I think, basically, I shut down my table and went and played games. He and Geltip sat there and painted all Saturday night. It made me so flippin' happy. Well, you know, I'll be back, so I will definitely be back to TotalCon. I'm going to be back to probably every convention that I'm doing this at. Alright, I want to get some red. I don't know what color red. Well, like... I don't like any of these reds. Actually, you know what? That brick red probably really lightened up. It might work well, actually. So I'm going to steal some white. And I'm going to mix it into the brick red. Nah, it's too purple. Alright, what have I got for reds? Blood red. I think I'm just going to take fire red. Well, I mean... Yeah, you said, hopefully you'll hear from them. It may not be right away. And if they don't, well, too bad. They don't know what they're missing out. Get a pokey tool, this thing. Pokey stick! For some reason, this nozzle's getting really clogged. What I'm going to do is I want to thin this to make it like a glaze. Because one thing I noticed about all those Star Ruby things is it's sort of the red is translucent over it. The pattern. You need like a magnifying glass to see this. But it is there. Nope, I keep like killing it. So like, I'm not finding happy meeting. Alright, I'm gonna wipe it out and we're gonna start again. I'm not happy with it. So what to explain what Gel Chips did there, he actually contacted ArmorCom, which is another local area com, about maybe teaching classes. I still say if you want to do that, contact Captain Con. You can come teach with me. Or if you want, I can put the suggestion in. I could have just stopped. Stop! Alright, I'm gonna stop. Right there. Oh, I think it's dribbling down the sides. Problem is, I just don't want to screw up my little pattern. But I'm serious, you should consider doing that. I mean, I'm hoping... I mean, I'd like to help build up and see if we can get some classes there. People actually asked for them. And then after they asked for them, nobody took any last year. Or there were few. Where is Captain Con? It's like Rhode Island. But it's not far. I mean, Rhode Island's not far from Mass. I forget where the hell you're actually located in Mass. Hold on. I can tell you where it is. Oh, good. So one of my artists was having problems paying the con for her space. So where is? Whoops, that's not what I want. I want Captain Con. I don't want Reaper Mini at the moment. Captain Con. Look at that. It's about Warwick, Rhode Island. It really is not hard to get to, though. It's in Warwick. It's Pete! It's Pete the Hydrator. Hello, good evening, sir. Not sleeping again? Although it's not horribly late. Not like it is when I'm on Wednesdays. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Oh, I need a little shine. I'm gonna have to go back over my gold. The red is sort of taking over here. We're gonna put a little shine dot on here towards the center. Were you staying up and worrying it's not you? What do you mean it's not you? I was gonna say, you weren't up late working on your thing again. I want a bright, like, little highlight. I can see the pattern in there, at least in the bottom half, because I put this white highlight in. Let's see, I wonder if I can shrink it just to here. If it's already dry, that's okay. I need to have a highlight. Alright, well, there's a star ruby. Kinda. You want emerald green, so I want to go, like, I think reptilian green. You need to learn how to shut your mind down. I actually figured out how to put myself to sleep. Like, I figured out, I don't know, I sat there and when I just kind of paid attention as I fell asleep. Does that make any sense? So I sort of like zoom all my consciousness to the top of my head and then little by little just close it off and gone. And I try not to think. That's a bad thing. We start thinking when you're sleeping, trying to sleep. Alright, let's add some green. It is thin. And a green scabbard. I got relaxing music and such on, so maybe that'll help. So did you get any more of your thing done, your landing strip done? I feel like I've lost my... You're starving? Why are you... Well then, I don't know if that's good. Get something to eat. I gotta do something with it. I need some darker spots. I actually like the color of it. Just working on the gold a little more. That's about as good as it's gonna be. I mean, it's a small gem, like all of them are. I mean, I could barely get a couple dots on here, you know, in each of these to try to do. I'll tell you what, I'll challenge the person that wins this to look and see that there's actually a pattern in it. I've got a slightly darker green. You're waiting on resin to dry, but not open your curtain yet. Right. I was gonna say, so what'd you make with resin? I'm gonna get some darker green. God damn it. I hit something at the gold. There we go. Fixed. All fixed. I know I see this bump, but I like the... It's funny, I see this bump down here, which is probably supposed to be gold, but it doesn't... Alright, see you, Vortak. I hope to see you again. I always enjoy your company. Feel free to chat more, too. I'm going to make a little bit of a lighter green. I'm going to do a little bit of a highlighty thing here. Then I'm going to go back into that mid-tone green. I'm going to blend it in. It's a really translucent green, so... That may have been a little bit much. Well, go like Pete. One of these days, I'm just going to take the night off and make Pete the Hydrator run the show. You know what? I know what it looks like on the thing, but it's not... Let me see if I can get it close to the light. That's more like it. It's a little brighter and maybe a little less blue than it shows there in reality. But what do we think? You know what? No, here's what I think. Oh, that drives me nuts. There's like this... Oh! Oh, I'm an idiot. There's also a top flap too. Shoot. This is actually like the bottom. I was thinking it was green, but it's not. This is like the thing on the bottom. So we'll make it gold too. My wife just brought home ramen balls from a nearby place. Alright. Hi, Dwayne! How are you tonight? I hope everything's good now that you're home. So we're gonna try to leave some. It's a really skinny area to paint. Trying to leave a little bit of the brown between here, and here. Let's see if I can squish it in here. Come on, damn it. Do what I want you to do. That's because I just probably don't have enough patience. I'm like practically holding my breath here. All right. Okay, I'm glad you're fine. I'm glad you're better. I'm glad you're out of rehab and home for that broken, I believe it was broken arm, right? I don't know why. I keep forgetting what the frick exactly the injury was. I knew it was something in your arm or shoulder. All right. I think it's done. That section's done. It may be a little bit out of focus, but they'll at least give you an idea. Alright, Cyanus, you're around. I say, do I get your approval-ish? I'll get pictures and put them up. I promise. Now that took an hour. I'm never gonna get this gin done in time. I have like all these things I want to paint. It'll look much better when you see pictures of it. I have like all these things I want to paint. Nice boots. That's right. That was Dwayne's thing, was the boots. You know what? In a thing that is so busy, it's nice to actually have some plain boots on there. And actually to have the plain inside of the cloak too. Everything else is like a crazy stuff on it. Alright, I'm going to do the easy part on this. Which is I'm going to start, I'll start with the red actually. I just took out. I'm going to start painting her armor up. So when I'm doing this, I'm going to try to leave some of the dark. So what I did was, as I did the other day, I painted the whole thing that same brown that I painted actually on that ruddy leather. Thank you. And then I actually washed it with some Nun oil to darken it further in the cracks. So now I'm going to go back in. So I want that level of contrast. This is going to sort of look non-metal metallic. And when I paint this, I'm going to leave gaps. I'm not going to paint the whole thing red. I'm just going to paint the tops of the scales of the scale mail. Because this is going to look like fiery armor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint that row orange and I'm going to paint the bottoms there yellow. And I'll do it again. And I'm going to paint probably the top, this probably gold. And actually, it might be on the bottom of these red are going to be probably highlighted with some orange. So hopefully it'll be a nice progression. I still have yet to figure out what I'm doing with that. It's weird. She's like a fire freak, but we've got this, like, we got a couple of these weird things in there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3, 2, and 3? So what are people working on tonight? I'm sure there's people working on stuff. Usually Mini Mommy I know works while I say that all the time. Usually she works while I'm working. Oh, hey, Tormlin! How are you tonight? So why in the hell does it still have... Oh yeah, I know he's a returning chatter. What stupid box? I'm working on making some desert cracked earth bases. Oh, cool! Don't forget, you're in my Discord, so you can post pictures. I want to see. So basically, since I don't know if you've been lurking for a bit, so I won't rehash if you have, but... Well, kind of rehash. So I started the night doing the, this is so small that it's really hard to see. But I did like there is actually a pattern on that gem in there. It's also got a flare. But I did like a gold sword and all sorts of gold and a green scabbard. So on that, and now I'm on to... Finally working on my Jin for the Therivold and Friends Challenge, and I just realized I missed something on this. It is hidden enough. I'm not too I'm going to hide it, but I'm not concerned about washing it with more black. That's why sub-assemblies are good, but the way I kind of had to put her together. But yeah, she is basically for the Therivold and Friends Challenge 3, where we're all painting genies. Anybody and everyone is invited to do this challenge. Oh, that's right, I could do 3 rows of this anyways. All you have to do is pick up a genie, any genie, paint it up, and either if you're on my Discord, you can post pictures there. If you're on Twitter, you can post pictures there. And hashtag Therivold and Friends 3. I have a thing on my, one of my timers is dedicated to it. And it's a ton of fun. It's fun to do something with a whole bunch of others. It is interesting. Well, it's interesting to see what people have picked. There's a way I can shut this off. You're in what? Wait. You're in what, Gel Tip? Are you in this challenge? Just like my challenge you never finished. Why is this still giving me... I can't shut it off now. Oh no, I put I'm gonna post a volcanic lava-based Discord. It would match here pretty well. Oh, that would. I also have a terrain section too, if you'd rather put it there. Are we talking about Baba Yaga, or are you doing a genie or something too? I've been hearing how you've been working on Baba Yaga forever. You sadly broke Baba Yaga, or she didn't break her, but she got broken in transit, which really kind of sucks. That's good enough. Okay, she doesn't have anything on that side, but she does have... I think up is going to be towards her shoulder. There isn't anything there. Why am I finding this stuff now? mini painters. I'm hoping for more, gaming chat too. Mini painters and gamers and such to go there, and they can post either like Kickstarters they're interested in. I posted like 3 Kickstarters that I thought might be pretty cool for the painters on there. One is oh my god, what the hell's the name of the company? I get their emails all the time. Hang on. Excuse me. I could tell you. Oh, maybe I can't tell you. Let me look at my trash. I read their emails. I usually trash them. Where is it? Really? I don't see them? Dog Mike Games. That's who it is. Dog Mike Games has a, actually, I can shut this. They have a Kickstarter going on right now for a, like a workspace, a mini painter's workspace. They do wood stuff. They're kind of like Wormwood. They make dice rolling trays and all sorts of neat things, gaming accessories. But they are doing a whole mini painting tabletop. There's like a bunch of components you can buy, and you can mix and match. You can get what you want. There's little shelves. It's really, really cool. So I threw that up there in case anybody be interested. There were also there are decals that you can put on, like, it's great for like if you have like English or anything that you need like a heraldry for a shield. I put that so they sell decals of heraldry they've made up, or they've based. I think it's based off of actual heraldry. Some of them are. I forget what the third thing was. I think I put 3 things up there. I forget what the third thing was I threw up there. Oh, it was another web palette. Now I like my web palette, but this one looked interesting. It was a which thing? A Dogmite, like Bow Wow, Yippee-Yo-Ki-Yay. Dogmight. But if you want, the link is in the Discord under Temptation Island. It's pretty cool. I just don't have any room on my table, on my desk for more stuff. But it has all sorts of neat shelves. It's got a place you can store your brushes. It's got actually a lighted magnifier for people like me who are old. And need it. Oh, I said I really liked it. I just don't have the money for it or the space, really. Maybe it will actually vary this a little bit. I feel like it needs a little. I'll put some yellow and move some yellow up into the orange spots too. Whew. Too liquid. Come on. I said I may need 2 coats. That's okay. Or 3 in some cases if the paint's a little too watery. The rear covered pretty well. I do like this. Alright. Alright, I'm going to pull out some yellow. And yellow I will definitely probably have to cover it a couple times. I'm so glad you came back, Tornlin. You seem like a fun person. And I kind of want to hang out with every mini painter in the world, as long as they're cool. That's my goal. I want to hang out with all of you. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you did. I liked the first bunch of stuff you did. Oh, I won't have a stream this Saturday to do show and tell, so the next show and tell will be a week from this Saturday. No, I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna cover it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll see. I'll just put a bunch of coats on it. They are small spots, so I find they tend to cover better. Because the paint, I think, is a little more constantly. Actually, that is covering pretty good. See, look at that. It actually covered. I'm a little... Yeah, that's torchlight. I'm a little surprised, actually. Let's see, where do I want to... We're going to go up here. As I said, I want a little variation. Then it covers as much as it starts running off out of my brush. I'm also using it full strength. Which I'm liking to do on my first coats of anything. And I did that one. I'm trying to make them symmetrical. There we go. Oh, and that's fine. I mean, oh, I was gonna say that's kind of interesting. Okay, maybe triglycerides might be finally done by then. They'll get done someday. I get the feeling, though. So what do you do for work? Do you travel all over the place? If you don't mind me asking, Tornlin. Otherwise, you could tell me to shut the fuck up. I tend to be, like, when it comes to me, I tend to be a fairly open book. That's why I haven't asked me anything within reason. But not everybody is the same, and I respect that. gonna put a yellow one there. Trying to see if there's any more scales. I think there is. I think there's one right here. Well, there is now. I am an engineer. I work in shipyards and dry docking type stuff. We hoofed everything from yachts to submarines on our kit, so I go inspect, install, and service. Did you come to Boston? We got shipyards up here. I mean, I live on the coast, practically live on the coast. I'm like a town in. My husband works in Portsmouth, which also has a naval shipyard. They got a shipyard there. Actually, I think Portsmouth Naval Shipyard is both sides. It's Maine. It's right on the border of New Hampshire and Maine. I just feel like this yellow is almost too bright. It's almost, I was going to say, it looks like it's not supposed to look greenish, but it looks almost greenish. We can tone it back a little bit. You're good. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it supports. Oh, wait. You know what? Let me know if you're ever up in the area. Dandy Bagel. Yeah, East Boston, South Boston has a few shipyards. I've been to one East Boston in 1979. Let's see. Headed Kuwait. Wow. You really go everywhere. Oh my God, Kuwait on Saturday for a short trip. Then back home for a few days and then the Hay River in Canada. Portsmouth doesn't, yeah. Well, you know what? If you're ever in the area, you can always, and you have any time off, we can always meet at a local game store and we can paint. If I'm free. That's true too. I don't mind, if people are in the area, you're from my Discord or wherever. Oh, I forgot this side. Oops. I'm more than happy to get together to hang out and paint. You know how to get me on Discord. Also, just say hello. You can, anybody on my server can DM me. That's the way it works in Discord. If you have a common server, you can DM each other. But if you don't, otherwise you have to be friends. What do you mean you got... Oh, you quit playing 78. Well, now I'm playing 6 at the moment because our Hex Grid Heroes GM needed a mental health break. So I don't blame him. Maybe I'll be playing in 8 games soon enough. I am considering trying to start something on this channel for like a gaming stream. I was talking to somebody about it who would be really, really cool to have come run a game. I mean, he's an awesome GM, so. And I've missed playing, rolling dice with him. We got to go roll dice with him yesterday, which was really cool. Okay. No, I can't believe I forgot to do this section. No. Boo. No, 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 no. Get out of there. That's better. It's like the easy part of all this armor. Because I knew what I was going to do. The rest of my armor I have like 0 clue. Probably a lot of non-metal metallic gold. Sure, we'll put one there. We'll put a yellow one there. Now, I kind of like the yellow, but I feel like it's a little too, so it's not quite warm enough yet. Warm enough? I'm going to go back over some of the stuff before I do that step. So I want to go and wash over it with some sort of a red. But I just want to do a really light hit of it. And then probably hit the red again. This is a nice orange color, though. It's, oh shit. It's one of their brand new ones. It's called Lotus Orange. should not. So, Dandy Bagel, I saw you come in. There's a moth in the room. I already did a thing on the elf tonight. But believe me, I am watching for you so we can do, so we can do those arrows. Oh, actually, while you're here, the arrow is only part of it. Do you have something you want for that quiver? Let me lower this. I messed with my camera. There's a whole quiver there. There's actually looks like there's a little leaf pattern in here. And then there's a band here. And, oh, that could just be part of the thing. There's like a band here and a band here. And then there's a main quiver color. So, do you have any ideas of what you'd like to do with the quiver too? Because the arrows and the quiver come as one thing. It's not a good idea. Glad you dropped in though. But tonight we did the sword. Because Cyrus got in before you did. Green scabbard, little star ruby. It does have a pattern on it, even though it's almost impossible to see on the camera because it's so small. I'm just trying to smooth these out a bit. Oh, on the elf? Pretty happy with it. Ruby is what it is. It's really small, so I'm gonna see if I can get a picture. Thank you. I'm sort of hoping to do that with the armor here too, is make it look a non-metal metallic type effect. You can do different colors. It doesn't just have to be gold or silver or bronze, steel. You can have fun with colors and try to make them look shiny. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, and I'm going to glaze like a red over it. But you need to tell me what to do on the scabbard. Sorry, on the quiver. Why I fail at D&D. I know what a quiver is. Take some Phoenix Red, I think. Well, actually I lied. I think I'm going to take that color. I'm using Fire Red as my red. So I think what I'm going to do to try to tone back the yellow just a hair. gonna glaze a little bit of this on there. It should still look mostly yellow. I'm trying to make it more of a golden. Is that going on like I'd like it to? Oops. Wow, a whole bunch of water just blooshed out. I'm gonna use this brush to sop it up. Alright, I'm gonna try something else. I want to tone it back here. Maybe actually I shouldn't try. This is an experiment. I'm gonna actually try that burnt orange. Oh, okay, that's fine. Actually, yeah, it's not really working either the way I want it to. Actually, maybe the best thing is to try this. Maybe a few crack patterns on sides too if you're for. Oh, sorry. I think it could probably be like ice. It's probably not gonna look like ice because it's not really. Once again, we can try, but the thing of it is, it's got a lot of curved edges. It's kind of soft rather than jagged, but we can try. It may just look like a blue quiver, but it'll look good. And I can definitely do. I'm gonna try to do some icy things on the arrows for sure. But actually, would it make sense? Actually, would it make sense if the quiver was? I mean, you think about it. The ice arrows make sense. The quiver being ice. I mean, what if you? I mean, I guess magic. I don't know. Think about it. It'll be blue. Alright, let's see. I do have some more Coke. That's good. I have to have a shot. Alright. Question. Answer. What do you want? Well, you know, you could blow on this channel point. You could ask me anything. But what is the question? Cheers to all you. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Unless it is something that you have to do that. I will say it's not a lot of carbonation left in this, I don't think. There's a little bit, but not much. Alright, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. Well, I'm almost out of Rickle and Flush Shade. I know I've got some more. And I'm gonna put over everything. Should I caption images? Hey, Ghoul Wade. Are you doing the thing where it's Kool-Aiding its way through a wall? Because I would say stick with the hey Kool-Aid. If it's what you said you were gonna originally do. I always thought that was funny. Oh, hey, I probably should do something about that. I can see stuff in the back. God, I don't even know if I'm... There we go. Now I'm getting in the stuff. Yes. No, I agree. I think it should be Kool-Aid. Hey, Kool-Aid. Wait. Is that what you would say? Coming through the wall. Just, hey, Kool-Aid. A little too much. Okay, that's a little better. Hey, Kool-Aid. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh. Nah, stick with hey, Kool-Aid, and you need to put the oh, yeah on there somewhere. But abso-freaking-lutely. Do it. The good people at Reaper appreciate a good joke. Now, I don't necessarily think it will get you points, but it won't hurt your cause for sure. Alright, that's the beginning of it. Oh, actually, yeah. Come to think of it, that might be better. That's right, because it's a ghoul. Such a... or grr, arg. Do you remember... I'm dating myself. Remember Buffy. Wow. Actually, this has been a pretty happening Monday night. I'm happy that all of you showed up tonight. I am. You know what? Because I have someone to chat with, it just makes it so much better. I love painting. I'll do it even with no one around, but it's more fun to have people around to talk to. And I always appreciate people coming by the virtual tavern. You know, the rest of you should have drinks too. I mean, this is a tavern after all, right? Definitely. That's why why do you think I do all the painting events I do? In fact, that's why I won't be here on Saturday, because I'm going to be doing a painting event. I'm going to be at, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm going to burp again. I'm going to be at Pop Cult Anime Con. And I said I'm actually going to run something called Dungeons and Minis. You had a Sauvignon Blanc with the ramen. It must be some pretty high class ramen. So basically what I'm doing is during the day, I'll have 8 slots where people can sign up and play and to play. Of course, we'll see if they show back up. There's a bad habit of conventions that they sign up and then I'll never see them again. I got spicy ramen, but not super spicy. So people can sign up and they can basically can paint a mini and they can create a character around that mini, and then they can play a D&D game with it, a 2-hour one-shot in the evening. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope it flies. It's something I've always wanted to do. You have paint minis and then create characters around those minis and then play an actual game with them. I also kind of painted her lips too. I have to do her teeth. I'm now just kind of going to sort of do a little, sort of goof off a little bit, because it's not far from time to go. It is 8:51. It is all 9 minutes until a Night Whispers stream, where you're going to be painting. And you're going to be raising money for the Children's Miracle Network and specifically the Boston Children's Hospital. So we shall go over there and support this awesome cause. And since a bunch of you from here, you're actually supporting, a really awesome hospital that helps children and adults that's in the area. I'm going to go back over some of the orange. Now there's not a huge amount of space on these. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to highlight them. With lighter colors. Let's see. No, that's not what... I was going to grab some Phoenix Red. That's what I was going to do. Let's see if I could brighten up the top a little bit. The red. I think it's said, if it goes off, it'll be true. You know what? If worse comes to worse, I sit there and I paint my own crap for all weekend, but I don't think that's going to happen. Because once I'm done here, I'm planning on also going on to their Facebook fan page, and I'm gonna post an advertisement. Oh, that's not supposed to be, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be red, that's supposed to be orange. I do have a light orange I'm going to use. And that's going to be orange. I'm just kind of marking them to make sure I remember what's what. Right, I'm doing the Phoenix Red over the red, which is it's a brighter, more orangey red, so it should look a little more fiery. But it's in his name, I'm just sort of hitting near the tips of these scale of this armor. Not going up quite as far as I did. Just the tip. You heard me. There are tips of this hour. Thank you. Oh. Hey, Night Whisper, I got a question for you, because you painted this before. I don't know if you could see it. Let's see. Right here. It's like this thing coming down out of her hair and landing on the... I don't know what it is. I mean, what did you do with that? It's this piece right here. You get the armor here, but what is this that comes down? Oh, I'm blocking my head. Did you get what I'm saying, though? If you could do it before you have to go stream. I almost forgot I was going to ask. And if he's already popped off to go stream, that's okay. Oh, wait. Give me a sec. I'm going to pull it out of my case so we got it. Okay. Do it quickly because you're going to stream in 4 minutes. Or you can always give me the answer later. You said you go live in 4 minutes. But I am curious as to what the hell it's supposed to be. Or if it was an extra piece I was supposed to take off and didn't. And I'm just going to paint it the hair color. Yeah, that's what I mean. Answer me later. No, it's not the handle. The sword's down here, and the handle is it really that long? I don't think... Jeez, that would be... I mean, the sword ends here. Would it really go all the way up there? I don't think... I mean, I guess it's possible. I keep wondering if it was something I was supposed to take off. Well, anyways, it is about that time. And now I'm just waiting for him to come on. I'll put out the minis so we can look at them and admire them. So what I did tonight, started doing the armor, and I'm making it all fiery colors for this armor. Ooh, excuse me. That's because of the friggin' rum. And probably what, right? Oh, haha, that's not the right way to look at it. Let's see if I can make it work. Well, you can kind of see it. So I did the sword that's right there, and I did her armor. It's a good start. I got a lot left to do on that armor. And the guy is coming, he's coming along. I will get some pictures of it when I'm done. Alright, so he's on. Alright, so, as I said, please support his stream. Please support the Boston Children's Hospital and Extra Life. It's all great causes. I'm going to put my stuff away. Oh, it's... shit. I just saw you come... Alright, so it's right here. I could see it between the hair and the back of her hand. Now, was that so... It's the brown in here. Inside. There's like a thing that comes right here that I don't know what it is. Was I supposed to take that off? Or is it part of the sword handle? It seems awfully long to be part of the sword handle, but I guess some swords have long handles. I was about to raid you too. Maybe, I mean, this is as far as it went in, so I don't know. I may just paint it up to look like hair. Alright. Anyways, go stream. I'm going to come over. And I'm going to bring hopefully 10 of you guys with me. So, alright, that would be awesome. Alright, guys. So, first of all, thank you, Night Whisper, for dropping by and talking about a little about your charity, what you're doing tonight. And we're going to go raid you. Whoa. I just whacked. Let's pose them again. Aw, they look so cute together. Alright, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I have a great Monday night stream. You guys have me so much fun. Well, as it go, Night Whisper, go start. It's after 9. We'll be over there. Promise. Let's see. I'll be back on Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Continuing work on both of these, depending on who's around. I will not be here Saturday because I will be at Pop Cult Anime Con, where I will be running a mini painting table all weekend. And I think that's it for this week. So hopefully I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Let's go raiding. Raiding for charity. Make sure I spell it right, huh? A Night Whisper. Alright. Let's go. And follow him when you get there. He definitely needs more follows. He's awesome. Alright, guys. Thank you so much again. And happy painting.